Hello chat, sorry about this chat. Welcome in to episode 3 of the Create Your Club. We've had a couple of issues. Hopefully those two will not be up on the channel, those stars. Anyway, welcome into episode 3 of Create Your Club. If you missed episode 2 yesterday, it's up on the channel. Episode 3 is going to be an absolute banger. So please stick around till the end of the stream today and let us know. If you're enjoying the series, please let us know down in the comments section. So then we made some more signings in yesterday's stream. If you missed it, please go back and watch it on the channel. So we've added some new additions to this team. As you can see, we have brought in Ender Stevens and David McGoldrick, latest signings for the team. So now this is the starting 11 we are going with. So as you can see, this is the starting 11. Brewster and McGuinness as the strikers. Midfield, Aidan McGeady, Joe Allen, Josh Sheen and Sanchez. A back four of Joe Bryan, Kyle Barclay, Chris Basham, Harry Brockbank and David Marshall. The bench is Jacob Brown, David McGoldrick, Gary Gardner, Lewis Cook, Ender Stevens, James McLean and Sammy Abiobi is the bench. A decent bench. As I say, we're looking to sell players back from their clubs. As I say, today we are looking to sell Kieran Lee and Riley McGree. McGree is going to be leaving us soon, and also leaving us is going to be... Where is the other guy that's going to leave? I can't remember. Anyways, the two players leaving us are Lee's the other one. So if you missed yesterday's stream, this is what happened in yesterday's stream. So in yesterday's stream, we won 7-5 against Bradford City, and we won 3-2 against Port Vale. Still undefeated in League 2. Today, we take on Blackburn Rovers in the second round of the EFL Cup. Remember, in the first round, we beat West Brom. We knocked out West Brom in the first round. We won against West Brom in the first round. We now got Blackburn in the second round of the EFL Cup. Another tough game. Let us know score predictions in the chat. Second round of the Carabao Cup, away against Championship side Blackburn Rovers. It is another big test here as we take on Blackburn Rovers in the second round of the EFL Cup. It is Blackburn Rovers versus International. Blackburn Rovers, our opponents for the second round of the EFL Cup. Let's get some welcomes out for both teams. Get a score prediction in the chat. How do you think we're going to do against Blackburn Rovers in the second round of the EFL Cup? Today we have two more signings on the bench, making their debuts today on the bench. Our new signings, please, our debutants, Ender Stevens and David McGoldrick. Will they get game time? We'll have to wait and see in this one. So here is the lineup on your screen for Blackburn Rovers. Some danger players, including for Blackburn at number 9, Sam Gallagher, a dangerous threat for this Blackburn team. Blackburn are not a bad team. They have some great players in this Blackburn team like Ruffwell, Travis, even Sam Gallagher. Some threats in this Blackburn Rovers team. Blackburn are not a bad team. They can scare some teams. And it's the fourth tier versus the second tier. The first time that a newly promoted team has made it into the second round of the EFL Cup. A win here, if they to knock off Blackburn, potentially a Premier League side in the third round of the EFL Carabao Cup. Potentially a third round date with the likes of Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Watford, Leeds. Some massive names in the third round if we can win this game. But first we have to take down Blackburn Rovers, which will not be an easy test. We are underway here. It is Blackburn Rovers versus International. Blackburn in their home white with blue with white strip. The visitors International in their away kit white with green. We are underway then. Here is Ryan Brewster, Josh McGuinness, who's having a good season with International in League 2, looking to get promotion in their first season in the fourth tier. Here's Aidan McGeady, cuts back inside. McGeady, good save for the early stop for the Blackburn skipper. And the first chance goes to International in the first 5 minutes. Aidan McGeady trying to keep the ball in play, but he'll go out for a throw-in. Still 0-0. EFL Cup round 2 between Blackburn Rovers of the Championship and International of League 2. It's League 2 versus Championship. It's the second round of the Carabao Cup. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher to Nolan. Nolan. Here is Gallagher. Sam Gallagher. Chance here for Rothwell. And the first chance for Blackburn, number 8, Joe Rothwell. Rothwell almost giving Blackburn the lead in the second round of the EFL Cup. And it was Rothwell with the first chance of the game for Blackburn. Still 0-0. Joe Allen. Here's Brewster. Sheen. McGeady. McGeady finding Brewster. Ryan Brewster with the shot, and a great save that is from the Blackburn skipper. The Blackburn goal has been bit inside the first 10 minutes. Still 0-0 in round 2 of the EFL Cup. The winner of this will have a third round cup tie against the Premier League boys. Here is good tackle by Kyle Barkley. Here comes Aidan McGeady. McGeady gets away from one Blackburn player. He gets away from 2. He gets fouled, but he keeps possession. Here is Aidan McGeady. It's McGeady! 1-0! Aidan McGeady! 1-0 to International. International lead. It's Blackburn Rovers 0. International 1. And it's Aidan McGeady. McGeady with the goal. And it's 1-0 to International. Great finish. McGeady's first goal of the cup, and he gives his team a 1-0 lead against Blackburn Rovers. And they race towards the third round of the EFL Cup, and it's Aidan McGeady with the goals. 16 minutes in. At Blackburn 0, International 1. And it's Aidan McGeady with his first goal of the Carabao Cup. Here's Nolan. Nolan again. Nolan whips it in, dangerous chance for Blackburn, and Blackburn win back possession. Brickley with a shot, and a good stop by Marshall. Corner to Blackburn. Nolan will stand over this corner for Blackburn. Ball into the box, headed out. Can't clear International. Brian gets tackled by Barkley. Barkley trying to clear away. Still 1-0 to International. Aidan McGeady with the goal. His first of the cup. Chance here for Blackburn. Good block. And here's McGuinness. Josh McGuinness. Still 1-0 International. 22 minutes gone. International with a 1-0 lead over Blackburn. Here's Rothwell. Into Gallagher. And Gallagher's offside against Sam Gallagher. Still 1-0 International. Here's McGuinness. McGuinness. Josh McGuinness for 2, and there it is! Josh McGuinness! And he's 2 for International. Josh McGuinness with the goal. Blackburn 0, International 2. And the team who are in the 4th division could be on their way to the third round of the EFL Cup. Josh McGuinness makes it 2-0, and breathing space in this one. Blackburn 0, International 2. And it's Josh McGuinness with goal 1 of the EFL Cup for him. And it's a 2-0 lead for International. Basham. Allen. Brewster's away. It could be 3 inside 28 minutes. Brewster It's Ryan Brewster, and it's 3! It's going from bad to worse for Blackburn Rovers. And it's 3 goals in 28 minutes. International for Blackburn 0, International 3, and Brewster makes it 3-0 for International. Brewster with the goal. Blackburn 0, International 3, and they are cruising towards the 3rd round of the EFL Cup. A 3-0 lead against Championship side Blackburn. Another goal in the EFL Cup for Ryan Brewster. 3-0 International. Can Blackburn get one here? Close chance for Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn can't get anything going. Still 3-0 in favour of the visitors. Barkley, Allen, Brewster, McGuinness, Travis loses out. Allen, McGeady, Brewster. This is a funny hop, and it will be a corner for International. 33 minutes gone, they lead Blackburn 3-0 in the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup. Ball whips in, looking for the header. McGuinness! Brilliant cross from Sanchez. And Josh McGuinness almost with the header for 4. And this one goes wide of the Blackburn nets. Still 3-0. This is the 2nd round of the EFL Cup. Looking for a place in their first season in the 3rd round of the EFL Cup. Blackburn 0, International 3. 3-0 lead for the visitors. Can they make it? 1 for Blackburn! And Blackburn almost made it 3-1. Good chance for Blackburn to get on the board. And it remains 3-0. Oh, a mistake from Joe Bryan. And now Rothwell. Chance for Nolan. Nolan waits, covers it over the top. Chance here! And it's a goal for Blackburn! And Blackburn Rovers are back in the game! And that's what Blackburn needed! A bit of magic finding its way into the back of the net. It's Blackburn 1, International 3. Great finish. It's 3-1 to International. And a goal for Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn 1, International 3. It's Gallagher. Nolan. Nolan to Gallagher. Back to Nolan. Nolan for Blackburn. It's Gallagher! And it's 3-2! And now we've got a grand slam first half. It's Sam Gallagher for Blackburn Rovers. Great finish from Gallagher. It's Blackburn 2, International 3. Great goal from Blackburn though. It's a great finish by Gallagher. And Sam Gallagher makes it 3-2. And it's game on. 3-2 to International. Blackburn on their way back. McGeady. A 3-2 lead for International. Rothwell. Can they draw level Blackburn before the break? Chance here for Blackburn. It's off the bar. And Blackburn almost make it 3-3, but it pings off the bar. And it's still 3-2 International. Bryan with a mistake. Nolan through the middle to Gallagher, and it's 3-3. It's Gallagher again. 3 goals for Blackburn, and it's a double for Sam Gallagher. And the Championship team back level. Blackburn 3, International 3. 6 goals in the first half. 3 minutes of added time. Here's McGeady. Aidan McGeady. His shot gets knocked towards the side. 3 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. Blackburn, who trailed this game 3-0 with 3 answered goals, have level. Gallagher, chance for Blackburn to take the lead before the break. Sam Gallagher, who's on a hat-trick, plays it back and McGeady gets there, but it's not away. Chance here for Blackburn, stopped by Marshall, and that's going to do it for the first half. A brilliant first half here in the Carabao Cup second round. And 2 goals for Sam Gallagher has got Blackburn back where they want to be. It is half-time in the Carabao Cup. It is Blackburn Rovers 3, International 3. What a second half coming up next. It's 3-3 at the break. Other scores to tell you about then in the second round of the EFL Cup. Lincoln lead Derby by a goal to nil. Preston lead Oldham 2-1 in the second half. It is goalless between Huddersfield and Coventry. It is 1-1 at Goodison Park between Everton and MK Dons. Salford lead Exeter by a goal to nil, and it's 1-1 between Southampton and Millwall. Changes then to be made at half-time then. Ender Stevens coming on to replace Joe Allen for his debut. David McGoldrick coming on for his debut to replace Josh McGuinness. And we're going to bring on Gary Gardner to replace Josh Sheen. So those are changes. Stevens and McGoldrick with their debuts in this cup game. So 3 changes then at the break for them. David McGoldrick on for McGuinness, Gary Gardner on for Josh Sheen, and Ender Stevens on for Joe Bryan. Those are changes. Stevens, McGoldrick and Gardner all on for the second half. McGoldrick, his first touch of the ball, on with his Sheffield United teammates. Brian Brewster, great save by Marshall, but the flag is up, so still 3-3. Basham. Here is Gary Gardner, off the bench, fresh off the bench is Gardner. Gary Gardner, looking for McGoldrick. David McGoldrick, McGeady, Joe Allen. Allen looking for Sanchez, intercepted. And now Harry Brockbank having to defend this chance. 52 minutes gone. Blackburn with Rothwell. Travis through the middle to Brickley. It's Brickley. Nolan's shot that's blocked. Still 3-3. McGoldrick lays it off to Sanchez. Ivan Sanchez away. Down this left-hand side. Plays it in. Looking for Brewster. Brewster can't get his shot away. And now here comes Blackburn. 55 minutes gone. Blackburn fans roaring as their team comes forward. Here comes Blackburn down the left. Ball in. And a good save by David Marshall. He has to be careful. Mistake at the back and it almost punishes them. Gardner into Joe Allen. Joe Allen comes away. Lays it off for McGoldrick. David McGoldrick. McGoldrick still going. On his debut for the club, McGoldrick, great strike, and David McGoldrick, first chance of the season, and it's a good chance for McGoldrick. Blackburn will make 2 changes here. As you can see, Bradley Duck is one of the changes coming on. He's a dangerous player, Bradley Duck. Bradley Duck coming on to replace Brickley. And Nolan is the other change for Blackburn. 2 changes for Rovers. Looking for a chance to get them back in. Look at possession in the game. 52-48 is the possession in favour of the home side. Here is Rothwell. Rothwell's crossed. Doesn't get there. McGoldrick's away. David McGoldrick. Can he get round his man? He can. McGoldrick's away. David McGoldrick for his first goal of the cup. And his first goal for the club. Good save. McGeady will get across to meet him. McGeady back to Gary Gardner. Gary Gardner comes away. It's Gardner. Good block by Blackburn. Here comes Blackburn Rovers. 25 minutes of normal time to play. Bradley Duck with the ball heading towards Gallagher. Gallagher's ball in to Gallagher, and Gallagher again. Sam Gallagher, I told you at the top of this game, he's a dangerous man. And Joe Rothwell off for Blackburn. He's had a brilliant game for Blackburn, number 8 Rothwell. Bradley Johnson is coming on to replace Joe Rothwell. Rothwell off and Johnson on. 20 minutes to go. Both teams have used their 3 substitutions for both International and Blackburn. Have used their 3 substitutions. McGoldrick into Brewster. Ryan Brewster. Brewster, good strike, and Brewster almost giving them the lead. Still 3-3. Sanchez looking for Brewster. Doesn't get to Brewster. Still 3-3 between Blackburn Rovers and International. What a game this has been. Ball forward towards Gallagher. And Brockbank's back to defend this. Chance here, great save by David Marshall. 18 minutes remaining. Blackburn corner to come. As we're now into the last 15. Ball in, oh, and all goes off the head of McGoldrick. And it's still 3-3. Brewster looking for Gardner. Intercepted. 16 minutes remaining. 16 minutes of normal time remain. It's Johnson, and Johnson's offside. 15 minutes remaining. Basham into Harry Brockbank. Here comes Sanchez, who turns away. A lovely turn from Ivan Sanchez. He gets away. Sanchez. Here is Gardner. Gary Gardner. It's Gardner! And Gary Gardner almost won the game. 14 minutes remaining. We're now approaching the final 10 minutes. Blackburn 3, International 3. 13 minutes remaining. McGeady into McGoldrick. David McGoldrick to Sanchez. Sanchez down the left. Here is Ivan Sanchez. Comes in, looks for the cross. Brilliant cross. Looking for Brewster. And it comes away from the United striker. 10 minutes remaining. Blackburn coming forward now. Blackburn looking for that winner. Blackburn Rovers coming down the left. 9 minutes remain. The header coming out. International with the header. McGeady with the ball away. Brewster. Brewster can't clear. Basham. It's Gallagher! Sam Gallagher with the goal. And Blackburn lead with 8 to go. And their dreams of the third round are slimming away. Blackburn 4, International 3. And it relies on this man here to get him a goal. David McGoldrick. It's McGoldrick! He's denied. Allen. McGeady. Looking for McGoldrick. 6 minutes remaining. In their Carabao Cup journey, they need a goal. And they need it quickly. Blackburn know a goal here wraps up this tie and sees them into the third round. Barkley gets tackled. End of Stevens. Poor touch from Stevens. And it's wide from Blackburn. Blackburn almost sealing it. Brockbank back towards Basham. Basham into Gardner. Gary Gardner. Poor ball from Gardner. Doesn't get towards McGoldrick. 2 minutes remaining of normal time. Both teams absolutely shattered. Blackburn on their way to the victory. Stevens with a good tackle. Here is McGeady. 3 minutes. Brewster's ball. Finding McGoldrick. David McGoldrick. Ball bounces, but it just doesn't get to Sanchez. And I think that's going to do it for International. It's going to be all over this one. And it's going to be a second round cup exit for International. Bradley Duck. Bradley Duck waits. Bradley Duck still got the ball. Can't get it off them here. And a great save by David Marshall. And I think that's going to be it for International in the Carabao Cup. Their cup journey comes to an end here with a late second half goal from Sam Gallagher. And last block coming in from Barkley. Goes back towards Travis. Still ball with Blackburn. And another save by David Marshall. This time on that man Gallagher, who's got the go-ahead goal. Blackburn 4, International 3. Surely got to do it here. Headed away, and that's it. Blackburn have beaten International. And Blackburn have knocked out International. Their cup journey is over in the Carabao Cup. They have been beaten by Championship side Blackburn Rovers. And a late goal from Sam Gallagher seeing Blackburn into the third round of the Carabao Cup. It's a sad way for International to buy out. It finishes here in the Carabao Cup. Blackburn 4, International 3. Your final. So an unfortunate way for International to bow out of this competition. They lose 4-3 away at Blackburn in the EFL Cup. As you can see, in the league, they have 4 victories out of 4. At least the upside now is we don't have to worry about the Carabao Cup. We can just focus on the league. So let us know your thoughts on that game, how you thought we played. Aubameyang has gone to Bayern Munich. So we go to the next game now, which is Walsall. The final game of the first month of the season. Don't forget we have got some other cups to play in as well. So let us know your thoughts on our 2 games in the cup. We've got Walsall now. Walsall in 6th. They've got 8 points. We've got 12. So we're looking to keep our lead at the top. After this, we've got Swindon. So yeah, another big game coming up. Got Walsall away now, looking to bounce back after that disappointing cup game. Having issues with the game again, chat. Wait a sec, chat.